And hello again, Internet. Let me just move these little logos here. And yep, I'm doing another impromptu Satisfactory stream because this game is still eating my soul, and oh, you will see progress. There's been lots of progress. Lots of building left to do right now, still to do. But Megafactory One is starting to live up to its name. Yeah, you can see it there. That's Megafactory 1. I'm starting to get into the real end game. As you can see, I'm at Particle Enrichment, which is the last of the tiers tech. And the complete phase 4, of course, is the last phase. So I'm on the last two components, but it is getting just absolutely insanely complicated. Insanely complicated, hence why this thing is getting so big. Now, first thing I'm going to do right now is I got to hook power up to the top floor. I don't have that hooked up yet. That's what this grid out here is. It don't have to be hooked up in a grid like that. I just like having the redundancy on it as a just in case. So let's go ahead and get my wall warts going. I hope I have enough for this. I don't. I will have to actually go and get more of my high-speed connectors before I can finish this off. Yes, as you can see, I can now hover around my base as long as I'm near power, which, well, conveniently, that's what I'm putting up right now. And let's head back down. Now, just because this building has gotten this big doesn't mean it's all in use just yet. I had to do a little bit of future-proofing. And then I had to alter it twice, so this has been a long time making. But yeah, we are here in Megafactory 1, so I need to get more of those boards. Those are back on what was previously the top floor, here at 3. Let's just go ahead and grab a full stack of those. Don't need a full stack, but that'll do for now. As you see, there's stuff backed up, which means those are complete. I've got computers being built here. I could hook the computers into this box and feed them straight into supercomputers, which I will have to do at some point, but I want to keep computers around as well, which is why I'm not just dumping all of these straight in, because quite honestly, this does not make computers faster than that uses up for the supercomputers. But I can go ahead and do this, and now these supercomputers will be busy, or the supercomputer maker will be busy for a while. And let's go back down. Around and out, and back up. Oh, you'll see the things that I've been doing, and then I have some experimentation to do at this point, as I need to learn a couple new technologies. Learn how to utilize them properly. Drones I have going, which, well, I mean, I have to power them up. I had them going. They're currently offline because of the rebuild. It's one of the things I'm hooking the power up for right now is the drones. Unfortunately, the only thing the drones are currently really doing is taking care of themselves. Okay, alright, I have run out of aluminum over there. Hey, shark! I'm gonna have to nuke a thing of silica. Yeah, it's expanded a little bit. It's expanded just a little bit. Just a little bit. There's some new technologies. Don't worry about that platform over there yet. Yeah, see, this is one of the things I need to learn. I've got a train station. As you can see, the train station isn't going anywhere yet. But the thing is, in order to get fluids back to my base, The train is basically the best way to do it. Yes, I like trains. Hopefully I won't get run over by one after saying that. Oh. Alright, what do we got going on here? Now again, these don't need the multiple wires to hook them up, but they have 10 connections. They're on the outside of the building, so it's not like it fucking matters. Very few things hook up to them. They're still being made too. That's the best part about those. But yes, that was going through my mind the whole time I was building the train stations. I like trains. I like trains. And of course the turtle mine, among other things. Alrighty. Now the problem I have here, unfortunately, is remember that giant flying creature I mentioned? Yeah, he now... Whoopsie. He now tends to go right through the 7th floor of my factory. So he's become an annoyance. So I'll be in there working, and all of a sudden, and he goes right through me. Or right through the factory floor. So my factory's kind of haunted. Yay. Yep, there he goes. Oh wait, no, he's over there right now. He's somewhere else, but you'll see. Up. You'll see him at some point, I'm sure. And yes, I realize that my train is, or my train station is significantly off the ground. It's fine. It'll be, oh, I didn't put that back up yet. It'll be fine. Because that's one of the things I'm doing is I've reached the point where the ground isn't that relevant anymore. I will just sky bridge wherever I need to go. Bloop. That's put up. Okay, so here's my drone platforms, which fortunately you can actually automate the battery feeding. Oh, that's good. Because I was upset that the drone tech here would need me to feed it batteries, but fortunately it doesn't. So let's go ahead and hook it up. I'm going to hook it up via the outside. Okay. Drones. Oh, these belts aren't hooked up. Damn, damn, damn. There we go. So what these drones are doing is you can see that I'm feeding them the empty canisters. They take those empty canisters off to either the sulfur mine or the aluminate mine, where they have things that fill the canisters with liquid. They then go downstairs, they get unfilled, the canisters get dumped into storage, and then brought back in. And that stuff gets, the alumina and sulfuric acid get used to make batteries, which then get pumped back into the drones. So the drones are feeding themselves. But hey, I'll need this stuff later on. Oh, I still do a lot of conveyor belt riding. I still do a whole lot of conveyor belt riding because I can't pilot the drones. They just go off to the base on their own. And then of course I have my little entrance here, which still has the glass, so you can look in and it's all nice and pretty looking. However, I need to get some sulfur up here. Before I do that, notice how little aluminum I'm getting, these little things here. That's telling me that this thing is running out. Oh shit, okay, we're good. That I'm getting full of silica, so I'm going to go dump my inventory and put the silica in the hopper over here to feed the machine. It's high time I do that anyway. Which, as you can see, yes, I've updated the mines over here. So these things went from tier 1 to tier 2. So now one of these can do what two of them were doing before, so the other one is just feeding directly into there. Trust me, it is not making anything. It makes basically nothing. Oops, I need that later. Oops, I need that later. Right, shit, I'm not going to have enough to store all, am I? No. No. Okay. Let's take these out. These are things that I will need to build more of later. Go ahead, put them in there. Take this box. Store all. As you see, one of the drones is coming back. Now, they're not... That run's not going to be very good for the drones, probably, because they weren't able to take containers over. Then again, I guess they still had containers from last time they were over, so it should be fine. And I will show you guys what the inside of the factory looks like here in a little bit, because I'm going to have to go in there and build anyway. Up on the... near the top floor. I'm going to be building on floor 6 and 7. I'll show you why there's a floor 7. There wasn't supposed to be a floor 7, but there is now. Okay, silica here. There we are. Take all. Okay, so that's gonna empty out that storage lot unit. There's another one that's already full. That's the problem. I'm not using it as quickly as I'm creating it. And if the machine that makes two things backs up on either one, it stops working. So it's backed up on the silicate, which means I'm not getting enough aluminum, which is bad. I need aluminum. I need all the aluminum in the world. So much aluminum. Or aluminium, for those of you across the pond. Where am I going? It goes into here. And store all. And this is what a level 5 belt looks like. I was feeding a lot of them. I mean, look at that. Let's go see what this is doing for it. Oh my. Now it's going to slow down a little after the first stack, because as you see now, ore's getting in the way. But yeah, it's going to melt all that. Okay, so... oh, it's not even close. I need so many tickets. That wasn't tickets, that was how many points it takes to get a single ticket. And I need tons of tickets. I need all the tickets, because the tickets are what you use to make things look good. All your aesthetic stuff is tied to tickets. I think one of my drones. Nope, my drones are already out there. Okay. Sulfur. There's the sulfur. I need to split off sulfur and send some up top, which does mean, yes, this conveyor belt. In particular. Alright. You come down to here. Right. All my stuff is currently in storage, isn't it? Sulfur at least is easy. The one mine, I mean, at the moment I was literally using it just to make gunpowder, which is full, which I'm then using to make the bombs that I can use to blow up the rocks with a crack in them. I haven't built the detonator yet, so yeah, that's not useful. Not that one, this one. Alrighty. Now what you don't want to do is you don't want to go in here and accidentally dump everything you want into that, which I've done before. I was like, Had to pull shit out quickly. Hey, I got 1 coupon so far, see? 1 coupon so far. Let me show you what it takes to build shit. Just for the architecture, 6, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, and I do need some railing. Or not. Frames are 10. Ooh, glass foundation. I hope that actually has glass in it. That'll be awesome. Metal pillars, factory ladders, catwalks. I have stairs already. More walkways, signs, lighting. Lighting is important. Extra storage stuff would be nice. I've built those attachments and get these. I already got those. Power, I've got the big one. I didn't care about the other two because I have the big one. Foundations, I would love to get these, you know, extra shapes. Those are nice. I don't have the vehicle yet, the little one. And of course there's these as well, which are your end game things. I want more of the looks there, and of course the paintings, need lots of those. And here, I've already wasted, I have the coffee cup. The rest of these are a waste, a massive waste. Which is what I did before, because I came down here, and early on, before I had built them, I bought supercomputers. Yeah, I bought like 3 stacks of supercomputers. That's like 24 tickets I wasted. I kind of needed them at the time, though. Now, well, shit, now I just build supercomputers. But at the time I was doing it, I didn't have the space or the stuff set up to be able to even get the initial components for it. It was bad. So it sucked that I just ate 24 ticket loss that way. Especially how expensive tickets. Especially those were my early tickets, and I didn't realize how expensive they became. Oh, I did not realize how expensive they would get. Alright. No, yep, logistics. Splitter. You go here. So sulfur is back on the menu. You, on the other hand, lift. That's not high enough. See over there, I've got another one of these. Alright, before I do... Before I do that, let's actually put the hole in the wall so I know where I'm going. So now you're going to see some of the lower floor, or the upper floors now. Alrighty. Okay. See, these things are coming back with lots of sulfuric acid. Not so much ammonia. Ah, this is just coming back now. See, batteries. Batteries. These things are making... oh wait, why do I have some... Why do I have 77 batteries in... Okay. I'll go put them in a box, I guess. Where's the box? Box is one more floor down. This motherfucker right here. Look at how tall this thing is. This thing is down on that floor, and it comes up through this floor, which I had to make 4 freaking things high again. All for this motherfucker. I don't know why refineries are 30 meters tall. Because you're not supposed to put them inside. Well, I did. Because that is what needs the sulfur. Organization, industrial storage. Put it here. We will delete that wall. We will put in. These walls are amazing. Oh. Alright, this is the thing that's making them, or where the batteries are getting stored. So where are the batteries? I had 77 on me. Boom, put them away. Alright, that's a blender. This is what's making the batteries. Have I got... Yeah, like no sulfuric acid right now. That's the problem. The sulfuric acid is the problem. This... Look at this thing's almost full. This thing's freaking empty. Which is why I'm going to make more using the excess water that you get from making batteries. It makes water. So, rather than have a tank fill up and then have no more batteries because the tank is full, and thus, as I said, if one thing gets backed up, it stops production on everything. I'm going to take the water that's being wasted, or being made as waste, and use it with the sulfur to get me some nice sulfuric acid to pump right back into making batteries. Is it going to be efficient? Oh, hell no. Not even close. No. Whoa. Got a little too far away from power there. Hover is nice until you're out of power range of the power. I love that. You just click it to the wall. Boom! Boom! You've clicked on. Boom. Acid. Every 6 seconds, it makes a small bit of acid. This needs 50 per minute. This makes 50 per minute. This is what this means. Oh shit, how much water though? How much water does it take? This takes 50 per minute water. This creates 30 per minute water. So I'm not going to be able to ditch this thing entirely, but yeah, that'll supplement pretty well. Alright. Told you it wouldn't be enough water. Because there is way, I mean, some of the water is going to the battery, obviously. But I can't shut that down yet. So, that's taken care of. Next issue. How is my power consumption? It's, as you see this right here, it's starting to peak. Starting to get into my actual power consumption. And my max is way up there. So, next step. Do I have enough? Power, thermal generator, supercomputers, and copper sheets. Let's go get some supercomputers and copper sheets. Seeing where my supercomputers are. You see, the geysers are basically just free energy. They're not consistent, though. But it still is a nice boost of energy. Looking at my energy chart there, it looks like I'm only going up and down once. So either the things are up and down at the same pace, or one of mine isn't going up and down, and isn't connected to the things. I should have two connected. On top of that, there's a third one, a third vent, near where I put the second power plant. So I'm gonna go exploring and find out what happens. Yeah. I keep switching the gun because my mouse wheel is my crouch and thus fly down button. sheets, copper sheets. Are copper sheets backed up? Okay, they're not gonna... Oh, no, wait. Ah, damn it. The bottom one is backed up, but the top one isn't. But if the bottom one is backed up, that means I can go to that machine and go grab the sheets. Oh, that's copper. That's just copper. There's the sheets. Okay, there, I have enough now. So, what's on the agenda for today, I'm gonna go check my geothermal, my second geothermal area. And then I'm gonna go see about building nuclear. Just for the hell of it, I want to, it's time to find out, because I'm going to need that much power. I'm going to need a nuclear power plant at some point. The stuff coming up is just going to take massive amounts of energy. Oh, I have a hazmat suit. I have a hazmat suit and nearly a full industrial container of filters for it. I also know where the nuclear is going to be. I've already got it set up. In fact, there's already power lines next to it. I'm ready to go with that. So, first off, let's drop the hover. I don't need it right now. That stays here. Sort this. Ping the geyser. It's over. I know it's over this way. I can follow my power lines at a certain point. Now I do have an Explorer vehicle, which I probably should take, honestly. Nope, not that one. Where's the other one? That one, I think. That's the one I'm pretty sure I'm going for. These cables should take me there. Oh, I did find that one box, by the way. It took me a while, but I found it again. So, follow my power lines back. Yeah, at this point I'm finally approaching endgame. Was it worth it? I don't even remember what was in it. I don't remember what the hard drive had. Most of them have had something that was actually worthwhile. There's only the one I had that was just like, yeah, no, that's crap. That one might have been the one with the circuit boards that use quick wire, which would have been handy. Because that's why the copper's all used up, is those damn circuit boards take so many copper sheets. But I have tons of quick wire, so if I could do circuit boards with quick wire, hey. Now I'm going to reach a point, I'm pretty sure, where I can't follow these anymore. Yes, I've already got that one as well. Go away, bug. Don't want to play with you. Yeah, I'm grabbing as many of these as I can right now, the nuts, because I ran out of them. And I kind of need more of them if I want to make the sprays again. Unfortunately, Those are not something that I can just manufacture. I have to actually manually collect the parts for them. It's amazing in this game how there's still some things that you can't just pop a machine on and go. Yeah, see, now we're getting up into what was around the second starting zone. Which I haven't really done much with. I have been somewhere... there, you see it? There's my generator out there. Okay. So just make sure the power lines are still connected all the way to it. Looks like they are. I don't know what the deal is then. Oh, at this point, you might as well just have a generator that sucks out the life energy of the planet itself. Okay, I mean, here's the power plant. It's hooked up to this pole. This pole is hooked up to the rest of my network, so I don't know what to say. That thing's running. And see, here's a smaller geyser, which I will go ahead and drop one down on.
A player is in the way.
Yeah, shut up. I mean, yeah, you see this thing? It's here. It's generating energy. It generates anywhere between 200 and 600. It averages about 400. Like I say, it's just free energy. Just kind of pricey stuff for it, though. Boom. And how's that? That one's hooked up. Don't believe there's any more near here. Yeah, just those two. But hey, free energy is free energy. Ah, that was green. That's weird. Alright, so there we go. See, this one is anywhere from 100 to 300. Ooh, it just maxed out. But there we go. I now have 3 generators hooked up on this. Hopefully they'll balance. I figure the more I have, the more chance they have of balancing out. Yeah, drop a rod right to the core of the world. Absolutely, I agree with that. In this game, yes. But you will note here, my production is roughly 2,300, 20 or 30, a little bit over 3,000, basically. Okay, and that was good, because right there, it almost got into peaking it, because all my power was at the low end, and it looked like it was at the high end, so at this point, I'm safe again. Time to head back to town. Now, at this point, I am safe again. I don't have to worry about power drain. And by the way, when the next update comes out, it'll also lower my power consumption because I'm using the slugs, the power supplies in there, to boost some production in my base. Which, right now, they've got it in a kind of logarithmic scale, so the more you pump it, the more energy it uses, kind of exponentially. Whereas, in the next update, they're just going back to a linear scale. So, putting 2 things in and doubling your speed would be the same energy as having 2 factories running at normal. So my energy consumption will drop when that hits. What I'm off to do right now is grab the environment suit and figure out how to make a nuclear power plant. I don't know how long that's been there. That's another thing too, is like stuff, loot doesn't disappear in this. Which means my saves have got to be absolutely fucking massive. I'm surprised this game isn't an absolute resource hog with how complex it is and what all it does and keeps track of. To be honest, I think it probably is. But with computers being as powerful as they are anymore, I mean, mine's not top of the line anymore. It was last year. It should still have plenty of memory for this game. Add the berries to my list there. No. Add the berries to that. There we go. I'll change that when I get back to the... Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it probably does. Like, in all honesty, I'd be surprised if Factorio doesn't murder some cards, and this thing's in 3D and complicated as hell. But, oh, this game is great. I'm telling you. I have not been this addicted to a simulation construction game in I don't even know how long. I mean, probably Terraria, to be honest. That one had me several times. But for something completely different like this one, I'm just enjoying the hell out of it. Minecraft mods are dangerous too, yeah. I don't do anything with the mods, to be honest. Oh, would you look at this? The sulfur seems to be backing up a little bit now. Well, I guess that makes sense because I does have to fill another box. Alright, so first things first, go get those sheets. I have plenty of them. The Alclad aluminum sheets. And deposit the nuts first. Alright. There, put my junk in a box. Well, things get complicated. Like this game, it just gets... This game got so fucking complicated. But then again, this game weaned you into it. And I appreciate that. Because it didn't just jump straight into it. It started simple, but it gets more and more complex, and it gets to the point where it's like, yeah, no, you can do this. I mean, you did the previous stuff. You should have no problem with this. Try it. Try it, it's fine. Yeah, look at this. I need these sheets. I don't know if I have enough of them. Am I going to have enough of these sheets? Now, since I genuinely don't know what else I'm going to need for the nuclear power, I am probably going to end up running back and forth here to my base several times. No, but I mean, like, the game even... It kind of shows you that, no, you're fine. Just relax. You've got all this stuff being built. Just throw another layer on top. Throw another layer on top. Hey, look, you need another layer now. Ah! I forgot my hazmat suit. And along with forgetting the hazmat suit, I forgot the filters for the hazmat suit. So I need to go back and get those first. Good thing I remembered before going into the cave with the nuclear energy, eh? With all the radiation. I mean, look at what I built. It's like, I know what you're talking about, man. This is Megafactory One. See, I have a few filters. Just a few. And that's another thing with this game, too, is in your head, there's always this checklist of, okay, what the next step is. What's the next step? What's the next thing I'm building? What is the next thing I'm trying to accomplish? Like right now, it's learn how a nuclear reactor works. Then it's going to be learn how trains work. Apply said knowledge. No, that's not. There's a suit. You can go in there. You can go in there. You're going from nukes to trains. Well, it's because I skipped trains. I have drones, even. I completely skipped the vehicles because I didn't want to mess with vehicles, and I'm gonna go quickly look. See, yeah, I have the Explorer there. I will show you one reason why. Because vehicles take fuel, and fortunately, right here, I didn't notice this before. I didn't notice this until the drones. Notice how that has a fuel thing on it. That means that, yes, I can have a factory pumping fuel into this. I didn't realize that before. I thought this would be something that I had to manually keep going, and I didn't want to deal with that. Because, well, the conveyor belts just work on their own. They don't need me to keep putting fuel in them. That and they're kind of easier to deal with. But now that I know about that, I'm going back and going, okay, vehicles. Let's make those work for me. So, better late than never? That and, like, my ramp here. Yeah, I'm skybridging the train. I know, I have an entire factory I have a miner, level 2 miner sitting there, not hooked up to anything, not powered or anything. I don't have the stuff to... No, I do. Okay, good. Not powered up, not anything. Just because this belt's already fucking full. And the amethyst here. Notice how those others go down the ramp. This thing went through the spiral cave. I literally laid a belt all the way down through this spiraling cave. And the power line. Which, as you're about to see, at least that was a good thing. Oh, one of my drones is coming back. Because while I was down here... I found this glowing rock. Can't make a level 2. Power plant. Nuclear power plant.
Players in the way.
Oh, this motherfucker's gonna need water, isn't it? And I don't have water anywhere near here. Well, I have it up top, but... You're gonna require water, aren't you? You need water. You need fuel and water. What kind of fuel do you need? Crap. Let's get away from the radiation. Alright, let's do this. Parts. I know, it'd be easy if I could just pump this straight into it, but no. Uranium fuel rods, I'm sure. Use this fuel... used to produce uranium fuel rods. I need concrete and sulfuric acid. What? Caution, produces radioactive uranium waste when consumed. So, God, I need 50 of the encased, plus these, to make this. Okay, so encased uranium takes sulfuric acid, and it creates sulfuric acid. I can at least pump that waste back into its own tube, literally. Alright, where am I going to do this, though? Okay. I need sulfur. Can I bring some sulfur from up top down here? But then where do I get the water? I suppose I could just pipe the sulfuric acid down here. I mean, if I'm going to be piping something, why don't I just pipe the sulfuric acid? It's going to take a power line and a lot of pumps, but I can do that. It's gonna have to come from up top because I doubt there's any sulfur outside other than up top. Well, I'll have to go check outside and look around. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna pipe the sulfuric acid into here. I'm gonna use a drone. Okay, I can use a drone. Hopefully I can use a drone in here to drop off. What is it I need? See, this is the, like I say, I haven't done this before, so this is the part where I sit and think about how I want to pull this off. These I can make at Megafactory One. That's not a problem at all. These things are easy. I can then bring them via the drone here. I can bring the drone, I can bring these things and sulfuric acid here via the drone, which will get me the encased uranium cells. Are these radioactive? These are radioactive. These are also radioactive. Okay. I can pump this and this down here. The bars and the encased concrete. Well, these are moderately. See, this is mildly. These are moderately, so I don't want to mess with that. Although I'm sure the pure uranium is wildly radioactive, but still. So yeah, I'll set up the factory here to make the fuel rods. And then I'll just set up the fucking plant here. The question is, will radioactive waste... Can it be... do we have waste in here anywhere? I don't think so. I don't know what it becomes. I'm sure this is not a thing, but can the radioactive waste be fed into one of the ticket machines? I doubt it, but I'm going to try. So, first step. Get sulfur here. It might not. I mean, they might have gone, no, you cheeky bastard, you can't get rid of it that easily. On the other hand, you can literally just push delete, so, I mean, what the fuck? Oh, did it move? Yeah, sorry about the mic is a piece of shit. I fucking hate this thing. First things first, I need sulfur. Sulfur is easy to get. I just have to find it. Where's the closest sulfur point? Please don't be up top. $870 that way is probably up top. Hey, Z. Well, if it's up top, I have to bring it spiraling all the way down. Yeah, who wants to do that? I mean, I'm going to be taking it a long way anyway. That one's up top. That one's up top. They probably all are up top. Anything over here, please? Hey, that might not be. We're playing with nuclear power today. I don't have another miner yet. The fuck am I doing? Actually, you know what? I do have another miner. Hi there, machine that's not being used. Let's move you. Ah! I kind of figured that would happen, in all honesty. Okay. Alright, you look like you're up there, but that's not a problem. Ooh, you don't have the height for it, do you? Did not have the height for that. Alright, where am I going to get the height for that? Clearly it's up there. Right? Yeah, it's up there. But up there is not a problem. In theory. I could probably just go up and around, honestly. Careful of that edge. Well, I would say I was going to say what happens if you fall down there. I actually know what happens when you fall off the map. Because I fell through the map. You die. And, because you're off the bottom of the map, guess where your stuff is? I reloaded a save when that happened. And it was in the cave I was just in, too. There's a spot where there's a hole in the floor. You just go, woo! Splat. Look, it's early access. I don't mind that stuff exists. I hope it gets noticed and patched before the game is officially 1.0. Like, I genuinely hope there is a we're almost done, we just need to polish the game section. Okay. How far are you now? 350 this way. Again, this shouldn't be too bad. I'm hoping this is not one that I've already used. Probably is. Given that it's this close, I wouldn't be surprised if it's one that's already in use. Oh no, it might be in the poison. Whatever will I do then? Shit, you're up there. Okay, that's not a problem. Ooh, what do we got over here? Really? Nothing? Nothing. God damn it! Yep, that's the sulfur I'm already using. Ah, found it. Shit. 2,000 away. Is there one closer than that, please? Although, honestly, I could still probably use this. I mean, I guess I am now making more sulfuric acid. It's not backed up as much. It's not backed up anymore. Don't fall down. Don't fall down. Let's see what kind this is. Normal or impure? I hope it's not impure. It won't tell me. Up normal. Okay. It's making 120 a minute. $120 a minute. How much was the... Hold on. There's water over here. A fracking station somewhere. That's radiation suit! That wasn't... that wasn't one of the things that reduces falling damage. Water's over here. How can you scan for water? Well, I'll show you. See this? See this? Notice how it's got those little ones around it? Like this, and there, and this. Welcome to fracking. Do I have a fracker? I do. Okay, so I can get water here. That's not a problem. And I got sulfur coming in from over here. Refinery. Let's go ahead and just quickly build one of these and see how much it takes. To make sulfuric acid, I need 50 sulfur a minute. This thing was doing what, 120? Where'd it go? And even if it wasn't doing 120, I can increase its production. Do I have any slugs on me right now? I have a slug on me. Okay. So to make 2 sulfuric acids out of 1 pump takes 50. Or takes 100. This makes 120. Shouldn't have a problem. Problem. I am also making gunpowder. That takes 50. You know what? It's still not a problem. At most, I will be using 115 out of this per minute, and it's currently using 120, or making 120. So yes, I can split this down here and get sulfuric acid. Where'd the water go? That way. Oh, hi there, big boy. Where'd you go, big boy? There you are. Where'd you go, big boy? Get out of the fucking trees! Alright, where... Yeah, I'm amazed. I'm amazed this is gonna work. Narrator, it didn't work. Okay, what? Well, extractor. You're not powered. You got to be powered before I can put the extractor on. Make this here. Set that there also. Run this back. Where was the sulfur? This way? That way. Run this back this way. Oh, also, how you doing, Z? You been getting into all kinds of craziness? Been doing more of that Mega Man 2 speed running? We are fracking again. Yeah, you think that? I mean, there is that. But it has been a couple days at least. Alright, put that in. I mean, how much water do you need for this? 50 a minute? This will produce how much? 120 a minute? Where'd the wire go? There's the wire. It does. Good thing there's a lot of pumps over there, right? Good point, though. Thanks for pointing that out. I'll have to make another one. Splitter. That goes to there. This goes off this way. I put you in the wrong place, didn't I? That was the output. Alright, these are the inputs. Right? Production. Wellhead. 5 from this to that. Did I fucking pick up wood or something? I did. You sort. Okay, that is now making sulfuric acid. I should have done this for the water, but I forgot to. Industrial fluid. Boom. 5. There to there. Okay, we got sulfuric acid going. So this should be getting 60 per minute. Now the problem is, this is getting 60 per minute. Now remember I had said, oh hey, I've split this off so that it's getting 115 for the 3. Yeah, that splitter back there is splitting it in half. So the one side that actually needs 65 is going to be getting 60. On the other hand, it shouldn't be using up quite the full amount for the black powder, because I don't think the thing that I'm making with the black powder uses full. And even if it does, when that's done, it'll be going full speed again, so that's not a problem. So, where's the cave? Over there. Cave is over there. That is a long-ass way to pipe fluid. However, there's only two ways to move. There's three ways to move fluid: trains, package it, pipes. I'm taking pipes. So, one of the things about this pipe that's only for up, right? Wait, does this not need pumps to just do fluid? Oh, I really don't need Mark II, do I? No. How much? 300 is... Oh, yeah. Let's just do Mark I. Now, it's going to take a while to fill the pipe up. But I don't know if the pipes actually need pumps on their own. Only to go uphill. Which, well, right now okay. Ramp it is. Foundations. Ramp. First off, I need to build a normal foundation. A player is in the way. Nope, not that way. Let's align this better. I want to go this direction. And away we go. Like I say, we've reached the point where elevation and the ground not really a thing that's going to bother me anymore. We are sky bridging. What do you guys think? Am I cheating for using the Minecraft tech of just, fuck it, I'll build a bridge there? Oopsie, off the edge. Pipe is too long. The player's in the way. I have to use this for both pipes, I'm sure.
Now, one nice thing I like about this, how the conveyor belts, you can see what's on them. With the pipes, they have these sections where they kind of pulse and flow, and thus you can see what's in them by what color it is. It looks exactly as Mother Nature intended. So I wonder how the practicality of using a giant copper pipe is for transporting sulfuric acid. Ooh, I'm out of copper. I gotta go bring a whole bunch of copper, and that'll give me time to see if these fill up. If this works, then why the fuck am I using drones? I know, right? Isn't it great? And sulfuric's not the only acid either. There's nitric acid in this game as well. You think the copper's going to work on that? Even better, the storage tanks are made out of iron and plastic. Yeah, they're going to hold. Wait, where's all my copper? But yeah, as soon as you start filling these things, they should just melt right in front of your eyes. Now, I don't know if I'll have enough copper sheets, guys. This might be tight. I know. It's pretty crazy. Now, the reason the aluminum comes out in bursts like this, the water that's going into making it... Is it the water that's coming into making it? I don't know, there's this weird thing up top there where, like, it's one of those where the factory is feeding kind of back into itself. And I was never able to get it fully pressurized, so there's always just a little bit of a gap in the construction. But I think we're going to have this. I think we're going to be all right down here. I think we're going to manage nuclear power. In half an hour, I'm going to regret having said that. Things still aren't filling up. Now here's going to need pumps, because I got to go back up here. That's fine. I will need to see how far the stuff gets on its own before the pumps. Although I might need pumps just to get it this far anyway. Just the actual length of the pipe may be too much for the water to flow down on its own. And that's fine. Look at the powers. The power lines are right here, so I'll be able to power it. Alright. Over there is the ultimate destination of it. I'll need a rad suit when I get to that. So I will need pumps at some point during this, I'm sure of it. But I want to see how far this will get on its own. Because I've not done any long distance piping in this game yet. So we're in new territory again. Always in new territory. This game keeps you learning. And keeps you coming back for more. Oh. Alright, we got nothing out here. We got nothing out here. Ooh, did I see some? Oh, shit! I fall. That's the danger of not paying attention when you're on the ramps. And sky bridges. Nope, nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. But we got liquid here. Oh, let's see what the water does. Production. Resource well. Let's see how the water handles this now. And this one I'm not building the tub of first. Maybe I should. Yeah, I'll put the tub out here. Organization, industrial. Here's a player in the way. Boom, look at that. Fills with water. So we're going to have the water for the nuclear power plant. Because of course we are. That one's got to go over that thing. Except that it didn't, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, well, whatever. They can clip, it doesn't matter. Even if I have to put pumps on these, as I say, I mean, we've got the power lines right here. So I'm not overly worried. Drones are still running, so the batteries are still being built. That's good news. What, worried? Probably should be. I've also noticed that it doesn't look like creatures can spawn near your stuff, and that includes belts. Now this, again, will require pump up here, no problem. No problem. Okay. Check. So, we now have a water pipe and a sulfuric acid pipe. Don't confuse the two, especially when you're going to get a drink. Because the last thing you want is to open the valve in the sulfuric acid and take a nice gulp. And don't be that jerk who switches the signs on the two either. Okay, see, the water's going. Look at that. The water is flowing. The spice is flowing. Until we get to here and the water's like, yeah, I can't get up there. What are you doing? In which case, you go pump. That's a Mark II pump even. That's a Thrustmaster. Boom, water. Boom, water. No water. Wait for it. No water? You're full? Boom, water. Boom, water. Struggles, but it's here. Oh yeah, you don't want to. Yeah, don't do that. Don't flush the whole network. Okay, so you're not coming up any higher, are you? You're almost full? How are you? Water. Alright, let's let you fill up. Oh. That just fell back down. But it is still filling. I think we might have reached its limit up here. I mean, it is still filling, though. How about over here? Yeah, that's starting to fill also. Alright, while this is filling up, I need to go fill up my water. I will be back in just a moment. Let's see if this expands while I'm waiting. Alright, we have clearly reached a limit, as this water is not expanding. So, oh, would you look at that? There's someone sitting right here. Boosh. Boom. Instantly. And that will get us all the way up to the top. Welcome back, shark. I had to go get some drink of, or fill up some water of my own. Oh, God. Always come at the worst times. And my backup system, my old computer, is not having a good time lately. The hard drive on it that was failing has failed. Well, big surprise there. We all knew that was going to happen. It had been failing for the last several years. Oh my God, look at that. We have acid up to here. It's taken it a while, but it's here. So we're going to do the same thing we did with that other one. Pump Mark II here. Hook it up to power. Clunka, 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 clunka. It'll take a while, but we can get up to here. Get out of that. Stuck. Clunka, 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 clunka. You know what? Let's actually... I kind of want to put the other pump lower down. No, it'll be fine over here. There. It's still going to take a while to fill this up entirely. But we have water. We have acid. Eventually. I mean, no, I'm still using the old computer. It's just a hard drive that failed. It was a storage drive. It was. I mean, I had long since swapped out the critical drives on it with solid states, and they are in fine condition. They're doing fine. But the BIOS doesn't like having a hard drive change on it, and it keeps swapping the orders around. So whenever it reboots, it's like, no, I don't want this there. I want this as my boot drive. Stop changing them. Hazmat suits. What was I building first? Okay, first things first. We need... That's sulfuric acid. What was the acid used for? Stuff I don't have. Yes, I'm aware. Sulfuric acid is needed for encased uranium cells. So I need to bring some concrete here. And this is in the blender. So... production. I'm missing aluminium. Should have done that before I wasted a filter dipping in there. But I'm also going to need concrete and encased concrete. Concrete should be easy to get. I can make concrete and bring it out here. But let's go with the aluminum bars. Oh, yeah, the one sitting on the glowing rocks. Nah, it's totally fine. The thing is, this cave used to be full of spider bug things. They don't show up anymore. Because of the conveyor belt, they just don't show up anymore. Why is that not... God, is that pipe full? All the way full? Are you kidding? That water really filled up, didn't it? Alright. So, there's going to be sandstone out here. That'll be easy enough to get. Can't make another miner right now. I can go get the parts for the miner. Well, I can go make parts for the miner, I should say. Before I do that, though, get the aluminum I need to make another blender. Also, go up and take a peek and see how my drones are doing, because I'm going to be building a third one here. Probably. Maybe. Probably. Alright. I got aluminum up at the top. So let's go up to the top floor. And yes, I know there's... Oops. Ah! I know there's still a couple empty floors down here. Trust me. There will be reasons to use them soon enough. I was trying to future-proof this. Like, yes, this floor is currently empty. It's also 4 high. That's going to be a manufacturer floor. Oh shit, I need these rods for the next part for particle enrichment as well. All right, so how are you guys doing up here? You're full. You're full. You are just cranking out batteries. Yeah, see, even this sulfur, this is the one that was needing the 30 per. It's full. So that one sulfur mine, I'm not worried about it at all now. Because, I mean, look at this shit. This is full, even. I'm good on sulfur. The one sulfur mine is taking care of things. I'm not at all concerned. How many batteries we got? None! Why aren't you making any? You are making them. You're just cranking them out as fast as you can. How's the water looking? Not even close to full. Although I might have to flush that anyway. Because it does fill up. Does it fill up faster than it's being used? I don't think it is. Well, it is now because these are full. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shut one of my drones down. Like, do I need you making sulfuric acid right now? Bringing that out? Do I need that? Or do I have enough sulfuric acid? You know what? Let's find out real quick. Let's come down to the 7th floor. The ghost floor. You're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good. We'll let them keep running for a while. They're good. Yeah. Okay, so the drones, we've checked. I've got the aluminum now. I need to go make 2 miners. The ghost just went through the 7th floor of the factory. I can hear it up there. The sky whale. mean, yeah, look at the sulfur backed up. Look at this shit. So splitting this off, even half and half, this side is still freaking full. It still has too much sulfur. Well, the thing is also, when that train starts going, it's going to stop those drones from being useful. In fact, I'm going to tear down the drone station, just put the train station in, theoretically. Or maybe, no. Well, I don't know yet. Don't know yet. Maybe I'll just keep it going. What was I going to do? Build a couple miners. I don't know yet. Plans change. Plans change a lot. I have 2 on me. How long have I had those 2 with? Oh my god, I've been able to... I didn't have to tear the one down after all? I am an idiot. Make sure I have enough parts for this. I have enough parts for it. Although I'm getting close on a couple things. So I'm going to go back down to the entrance. Yes, I'm definitely an idiot, especially in this game. Because at this point, the game has broken my brain. I mean, as I've mentioned to Z before, this game has lit my brain on fire. I am totally in over my head. Totally in over my head at this point. I'm just slapping new things together randomly and hoping it works. Okay, so we're back down here. Limestone. You're kidding! You are kidding! Oh, damn! I had to go so far! I had to go so far! True as well. Okay. Now this is fun, because I have a belt coming out of here, now I'm going to have a belt going back in. Nice thing about belts, they just work. They just work. I don't need to add pumps to them or anything. Now it's going to go right through those. Nothing I can do to stop it, really. Now, if I was really, aesthetically concerned, I would put up the conveyor belt stackers and have the belts just go on top of each other. Cable management,
But that's for people who are smarter than me. Or more OCD than me. That's scary, people who are more OCD than me, because yeesh. Genuinely, one of the things that actually makes me happy is putting things in order. I am not fucking kidding about that. It just works. Okay. Rad suit on. I can still eat berries with the rad suit on. I can eat berries underwater. That amuses me too. So, first off, blender. Before I go and waste one of the filters, as if I didn't have thousands to begin with. Can't afford. See what I was missing that time? These things. Radio control units. Don't worry. I got a factory that's been cranking those things out. Or a manufacturer that's been cranking those out. So, we're good on those. I just got to go pick them up. This is me, though. A lot of... Oh, I forgot. While I'm doing that... As long as I'm going to be spending the time to run back and forth, let's fill up a couple boxes, shall we? Box. Limestone. Production. Constructor. Fucking course. Constructor. Concrete. Box. Concrete. Power. I'm tempted to put the water into tanks up here as well. Why don't I go ahead and put the fluids into tanks up here while I'm at it? One tank, two tanks. No, you can't. You don't have enough of a stockpile anyway. All right. So the end goal right now for what I'm doing, going back and getting those radio controllers.
Now I'm going to be droning in 2 pieces. I've never used a splitter before, but they go into the same thing. I still think I should smart split them, but they're coming out of the same tube and going into the same building. And even if you split it, I might not need to use a splitter. Because even if I do a smart splitter, it's not like if one side gets backed up, it's going to back it up the whole thing. I mean, I'm still gonna smart splitter it into a box first, or 2 boxes actually. So I guess, or can I just put them in the same box? I mean, if they're going in the same place, why can't they go in the same box? I'm blowing my mind here. What was that? Wait, where am I going? Why am I going to the top floor? I only need to go to the 3rd floor. I need to go here. Alright. I know I don't have any lighting in here yet. To get lighting, you need tickets. To get tickets, you need tons and tons and tons of stuff to throw in. There we go. How you doing over here, Supercomputer Maker? How many you got? How many you building? Really? You're out of computers already? Didn't I just give you several stacks? Did I not give you several stacks of computers to make? Here's 2 more. So, fun fact, that milestone for particle enrichment, I have one of those 4s ready to go already. The problem is that they're being built remotely. So I'd have to run and pick them up. Well, I mean, I'm starting to work with nuclear power. Of course I'm becoming a mad scientist.
I'm not mad, I'm just a little upset.
I had more of that flaming hot Mountain Dew today, as if you can't tell that I'm high on caffeine. It's so interesting, that stuff. Because I was like, it doesn't taste like cinnamon to me. I love cinnamon. I absolutely... There is no such thing as enough cinnamon. Not even too much cinnamon. There's no such thing as enough cinnamon in something for me. Like, you can make the stuff that they make Red Hots out of and concentrate it down, and it still won't be enough for me. I know, because I used to drink hot, like, ice drops, which used to be this little breath freshener thing. They had a cinnamon one. I would just drink bottles of it. Because I was a dumb teenager. God, I bet no one even remembers ice drops. I don't think they make ice drops anymore. Because the teenagers were doing that shit to it. Just a little drop for your breath freshener, so we could pop the nozzle off and down the bottle. Because teenagers are dumb. Every teenager on Earth that ever has or will be is fucking insane. And it's not their fault. But literally, their body is going haywire. The chemicals in them are going haywire. They are all stupid and crazy.
And believe me, I was no different. Oh God, I was no different. Stupid and crazy. Because there's no other alternative. Blender. What do you mean I can't afford it? Oh my God!
This mic is a piece of shit. I hate it. It turns. This is one of the things I hate about. Do not buy a Razer Kraken headset. Because the microphone has to have that little dot thing pointed toward you. The little tiny bit that is where it detects the voice, because, you know, it's designed to get rid of the sound around it. It has to point toward you, but it likes to slowly turn away from your mouth. Alright, I need motors. Motors aren't even being built in the Megafactory One right now. They're off in one of my older satellite factories. But I have a bunch of them. Like the stators that I need. I have a bunch of them. Yep, and we make the this is me in this game. I'm stupid cuz there's literally a function to click and say, "Do I have the parts that I need for this?" And it tells me no. It says no, I don't. And did I do this back when I was missing the first part and went back for it? Did I turn this on and make sure? Am I missing any of the others? No, I just eyeballed the others to see and went, no, that looks fine. And clearly I wasn't paying attention. And this is because, as we've learned many times over, name tag is an idiot. Yeah, the ghost just went right through the 7th floor of the factory. Pops out of the roof near the back. I've tried hitting it with my sword. It doesn't do anything. Sword. Yes, this is now a sword. I don't care. It acts like one anyway. It is a sword. Isn't she beautiful? Just look at the majesty of Megafactory One. And it's not done yet. Oh, no. No, it's not done. Nothing like the walk of shame. Yeah. Motors. See? Now I have everything. Including this box that has built all of these that I could go throw in the furnace, but I'm not going to because I need those later. And yeah, I have not done... Yeah, am I sure? No, I'm not sure. I'm sure I will be back. I can guarantee I'll be back. But yeah, I haven't done any aesthetics to this yet because I don't have the tickets for it. I kind of don't like that you can't really make your factory look all that great until you've dumped a bunch of resources into the ticket machine. Now again, I would probably have all the aesthetic stuff I needed had I not wasted 24 tickets buying supercomputers, and I wasted even more buying something else too. Because the heavy modular frames, because it takes too long to make these, even though I had a factory cranking them out. Because again, at first I didn't realize that the tickets got more expensive. That was a lot of wasted tickets. A lot of wasted tickets. Oh, I have that. I have that. That was one of the... Had to have the coffee cup. You gotta have the coffee cup. The fact that it is never empty makes it totally... I wish I had one for real. You know, I'd sit there sipping coffee all day, all night. Right through my hazmat suit. Standing in the middle of the poison, drinking coffee. As I watch the sulfuric acid travel through pipes made of copper. This game makes sense. Alright, we are running back. Oh, I love this game so much. It is so stupid. Like, honestly, I need to... If I sold merch, one of the things would be a shirt that says, "It's stupid, I love it." Because that is one of my phrases of life. You can ask Z, he's heard me say that countless times. It's stupid, I love it. Oh, I bet. Yeah, see, these things, I'm making these elsewhere. I really am. So, encased uranium cells. It needs uranium, concrete, sulfuric acid. Wait, which of these is sulfuric acid? Your sulfuric acid. Yeah, let's get the right one in. So this goes here. But the best part is... Watch this. Because it also produces sulfuric acid. Probably hydrochloric. Actually, you know the fun part? I can just do this and make... No, wait, 5. And that makes a cross junction. So, cross junction. It will now feed itself sulfuric acid. Alright, so the concrete is over here. Do not fucking dare run out of the metal for the belts. Concrete is go. This is now... You know what? Let's move this, actually. Let's get this closer to the radiation. Since at this point, it's going to be radioactive, let's get it next to the radiation. Production. Blender. Right here. 3. Plank into that. You into that. 5. Pipe. This clipping, I don't care. You're fine there. Into there. And there. This looks even weirder, but that's fine. What did we say for this? We are making encased uranium cells. And now we need power. And a place to put the cells. Organization. Cells get put there. Let's turn it on. Radiation level. Maximum! So what happens if I do this? Radiation level. Maximum. Because I've got some I'm carrying. Fortunately. Okay, it is go. It is go. It is making them. Encased uranium cells. Check. Now, wait a minute. Encased uranium cells and those two components, right? I can't just bring the components. They have to be with the encased uranium cells in order to make the fuel. I could make the... Oh, shit! Yes, okay. Right. I don't have to make this here. I can make this back home. Perfect. Great. Excellent. Then I need the fuel rods, which will fuel the nuclear plant. So, manufacturer of fuel rods. I hope that I hope this is going to make enough of them. Production, manufacturer. I need more plastic! Walk of shame! Silly Z. You're not supposed to spill the acid on your stuff. That's why they don't give you really powerful stuff. Okay. You're especially not supposed to admit that it wasn't a spill. Silly Z. Yeah, I wonder what happens if I do this. Wanted to know what would happen. How do I know what happens if I don't see it happen? Because we'll tell you what happens. Yeah, but it doesn't let me see what happened. Oh, I get you. Oh, I get you, totally. So much for doing the Skybridge train tonight. What did it do to the notebook anyway? Why don't you go get someone to find out? Okay, plastic. I have plenty of that ready to go. See, I'm just hoping that one manufacturer will make enough nuclear fuel for the power plant. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. So it kind of desiccated it, huh? Wait, plastic's over here. Nope, that's not plastic. Those are screws. Oh, that's plastic. That's empty. I think they probably figured out what happened to it. Because I don't think you were the first or only student who's ever accidentally gotten acid on their notebook. And the walk of shame again. Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Watch it. Right through the factory. Right through the 7th floor. Fair enough. Oh, man. I'm telling you, this game is just... I cannot believe how much this game has hooked me. And it's still in early access. They haven't added the story mode yet. Now I do worry, because I kind of had the same experience with this as I did with Starbound while it was still in early access. You know, back when it was considered a Kickstarter failure for not including everything that was in the Kickstarter, even though they eventually did. Fair enough, Z. I mean, it was just your notebook, you're right. What does he care about your notebook? But I had the same kind of experience with this, or with this as I had with Starbound. I really enjoyed some of the early versions of it that I played before they added the story stuff to it, where it was just get your stuff together and, you know, build the next tech to go to the next place, to build the next tech to go to the next place. And I had a lot of fun with that. I had a lot of, I mean, I had a desert planet that was just a massive museum full of various things. Nice shark. Nice quote. But yeah, I had a museum in a desert planet that was just full of all kinds of stuff. By the time the full game came out and I went back to try it with a story and all that, I just couldn't get into it. The story, the bosses kind of threw me off. The progression changed, and I wasn't a big fan of it. I mean, it was probably better than that whole alpha, beta, gamma universe thing in the very earlies. Alright, so... Manufacturer. Manufacturer is going to make uranium fuel. I should have gotten more of this. So it needs the fuel rods, right? It needs encased industrial beams and electromagnetic control rod. Oh god, I'm gonna have to run back again, aren't I? I'm gonna have to run back again because I didn't get this. Check these things. This is where the game gives you a to-do list. I am so dumb. And I'm not just doing this because I'm on stream, and I'm on stream for a couple hours too. I'm not just doing this because I'm on stream. This is how this game goes for me all the freaking time. Like my fuel factory out there on the island, the secondary oil place I found. I went back and forth to that at this point almost as many times as this one. Yeah, and tomorrow I get to learn about trains. That's going to be even worse. So very much worse. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the smart splitter. I don't trust that it will take both pieces off individually. So instead of just trying to dump it into one belt in one box, gonna smart splitter it into 2 boxes, then feed it into the machine, just to be on the safe side. What am I getting? Modular frames and cable. Well, the cable's back this way. I mean, I do have more cable up in the building in Megafactory One. Cable. Well, I mean, you did just remind me that I really ought to go grab more steel, just in case. Now I got plenty of steel for the conveyor belts. You know what? You're right. There is one more thing to do. And that's the awesome sink. Okay, now we're still good. Now, I really hope that the awesome sink, they're all tied together. So if I make one up there, I don't need to make it elsewhere. And I'm going to keep streaming until I actually get this built. Second floor, and third floor. Third floor. I build too much shit. What is in this one right now? What's in this? Nothing. Why do you have nothing? Because it's going into the supercomputer. Right. Okay, good. Gotcha. Modular frames, heavy modular frames are off in the corner. Right here. Check. Got everything I need. How are we doing on supplies here? The screws are the holdup. Interesting. You're full. Excellent. You're full. Excellent. You're always a problem, too. You're full. Excellent. You're the problem causer. Because it needs 100 fucking screws, doesn't it? Yeah. It needs 100 screws to make one. The problem is these things need a bunch of screws also. I mean, look at this thing. So, screws are a problem, are they? That's full. That is so full that it is feeding things into this box, which is also full. Might as well. Which one is it? Third box? Fourth box? Fourth box. Alright, so now if you have excess screws, they'll go into that machine. There you go. Now watch that thing empty those other 2 boxes and back everything up. Fortunately, coming from the top, I found something out about these boxes. Let me see if I can show you over here somewhere. But I've had them where I thought that it would be like a splitter, and it would just do it evenly. One from the bottom, one from the top, one from the bottom, one from the top. But what actually happens is the top one won't run if you have the top and bottom. The top one, okay, I guess I don't have any of them going anymore because I'm done with the pipes are actually full. But, and this thing's actually backed up as well. The top one won't run. Oh, there we go. Unless there's enough for it. Like, notice that this one's empty right now, right? Bottom. I say that and these things come on the top. That's because this thing's getting fed enough at a time to split it up. But if it was only getting like one at a time, they would only be going down on the bottom one. Or I'm just crazy. How about over here? Any of these doing it? We've had this cause problems as well. That's not doing it anymore. We've had these cause problems. Yeah, it's a bit tight to move around in this section. Alright. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. You guys are finally backed up. Finally backed up because I had to push things from this into that box. Because those things weren't making up. Those things down there were using so much. But at least it's working now. That is one thing I like about those big boxes. The fact that they have the 2 outputs like that. So you can put them to the machine you need them to go to. And then you can have another one to feed it off to somewhere else if you want. Alright. So the goal today is to answer the question, can nuclear waste be fed to the fix-it sink? Because everyone knows you should dump nuclear waste down your sink. Wait, what? Then again, if you are taking your environmental cues from this game, oh boy. I mean, I built a fracking machine so I could get a cup of water. Whee! Probably. Then again, real-life nuclear waste from reactors isn't that bad. And genuinely, just put it back in the fucking cave that you got the radiated material from in the first place. What are you gonna do? Irradiate the irradiated cave? Ah! Radiation! Radiation! Don't have my suit on. Okie dokie. Manufacturer, check. Transportation. Drone port. Check. Belt. Output? No. No. I don't even want this here. Hold on. I need this further back for what I'm doing. Drone port. Back here. Output. Smart splitter. Organization. I've never used one of these. You can set a rule for each input to decide exactly what part should go there. So, I need, what am I building? It's going to be the rods, encased beam, and electromagnetic control rod. So, encased beam and electromagnetic control rod. Let's build a couple of these. You go there, you go there. Okay, center. Encased beam. Right. Electromagnetic control rod. And then center. Right. Okay. So that, in theory, should then produce power for the power plant. Which I want to shove right back into the corner. That goes into there. Go get the water. Water's gonna clip. Water is gonna clip. I don't even care. That was some weird behavior. Water. And then this... I kind of want to put it in a box first. Just to see. And then into the awesome sink. Right? Now that's not powered up yet because it doesn't have the fuel coming in. This makes 0.4 a minute. This uses... I don't even know. Yeah, absolutely. You need the backup box just in case. And let's name this... Nuclear drop-off. Now, before I'm done here, I need to go make the things that are going to be sent into nuclear drop-off. Those I do at home. I would hope that it does. Did I put a box before the nuclear power? You know what? Let me just go check. I do believe I have a box before the nuclear power plant, right? I know I have one after, but I wanted one before as well. I did not. Good thing I came back. Good thing I came back. Alright. Now, I'm kind of worried right now that this energy that I'm spending is poking. Yeah, every time it pokes like that, I'm using up some of my biofuel. It's not using the capacitor yet. Although it's getting close. Why am I not running across this? Okay, now I'm gonna hurry through one of the things right now because I have a box full of stators. I have a box full of one of the components that I need because it's being used to make motors, but the rotor part of the motor, shall we say, takes significantly longer to make. So I want to just grab that box worth and throw that in to speed part of it up. And I'm also going to speed up some of the... I mean, you guys saw that I have, like, the one box full of the concrete beams, the reinforced concrete. So I'm going to shortcut that as well right now, just to get the thing working. I'll do the manufacturing for it later. I just want to get this thing working, test out that the nuclear power plant does work, and then I will start. Then I'll probably end the stream once we have our answer, and continue manufacture up on the top floors there. But yeah, that's the progress I'm making so far. I like the progress that I am making so far. So what does it take to build these rods? Control rods. AI controller, easy to get. Or AI limiter, easy to get. And stators. Stators. Now, those stators, man. Those stators. I don't have a box. They're not even going into a box! There they are. There's 100 of them. That's all I got. Damn. Go get the other thing. Damn, they're not even going into a box. That's frustrating. They're easy to make. I can make them down here, even. I don't even have to make them on the top floors. So I need AI limiters. I don't know if I have enough AI limiters, guys. Don't forget the other thing. Boom. Okay. So I'm gonna go dump these into the drone, actually, to test that that works. Dump them in the drone station, in the output section. So I make sure that that's working properly. And then I'll have a drone flying the parts down. Assuming the drone can get down in there. Alright, let's build as many of these as I can. 66. I am going to go ahead and build all 66 of them. These things are surprisingly easy to make. I was genuinely worried these would be harder to make than this. So the fuel really, it isn't a matter of these are super difficult to make. You just needed to have the technology unlocked to do it. And these are one of the things that I need for particle enrichment. So I'll be able to crank these puppies out quickly, dump them into particle enrichment. And since I have another part basically done there, boom. What's that? Stuff is easier to make than it seems? I was expecting it to be more complicated and it's not. Or you just needed the right technology to do it. Yeah, you know, I mean, fair enough, fair enough. You're not wrong with that idea of things really aren't that difficult, hopefully. Because as complicated as this is, you break it down into its pieces. And that's how you get this done. You know? Like, you've seen, I mean, it's a lot of work that I was doing up there to build these things. You gotta do the piece, then do the next piece, and the next piece, but it's only as hard as you make it out to be, yeah. It was a lot of work. I mean, I've been here for almost 3 hours today, just doing this part. Almost entirely on the nuclear, man. So I was watching something on Superman 4 recently. Oh, what a shit show that was. But, yeah, I mean, yeah, there was a lot of that. But still, it's just, you look at what you need, you go, okay, what do I need for what I need? And piece by piece, you put it together. And it'll take time, and it gets complex. Oh, it gets complex. But I mean, like, I made a freaking sky bridge for the pipes. And a lot of this, too, is, I haven't done this before. Let's see what happens if. Let's see how this works. And I do genuinely love that about this game. Oh, I missed. Missed again. Because quite frankly, I'm learning a lot of the interactivity in this. And how to set things up nice. Well, I wouldn't say nicely. My stuff is still a mess. Yeah, exactly. That is my philosophy of let's just throw conveyor belts at it and see what happens. I don't want, because I mean, you guys have seen me in other video games too, how I will ignore some mechanics that I just don't feel like trying to learn. And in this game, I've been doing that as well, absolutely. But it gets to the point at the end game where it doesn't let you get away with that anymore. It's like, you're going to need to do something soon, get to it. That, and where's the other one? Where the fuck is it? Oh, there they are. I was gonna say, did it get left behind somehow? Okay, double check this. I would assume this worked. Well, that's coming out of there. I guess I didn't see it in time. Oh, okay, yeah, it's working. I'm wondering. Okay, that has happened to me before. I'm wondering if I'm actually getting to the point where it won't display things properly. Okay, so it is making one of these now. 0.4 per minute. It takes 2.5 minutes to make one of these. Yeah, trains. I've been completely ignoring trains. Well, there's a reason there's a train station up on the 6th floor of my factory. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Because that means it takes 2 of these to make one of those. No, oh, that's all it takes to make one. Okay. Yeah, it's 2.5 minutes. You're right. Derped. I derped. My brain derped. That's not how long it lasts, that's how long it takes. 69%! So that... You're almost done. $15 more. I'm excited. Are you excited? Boom. Done. Transfer into that. Transfer into this. Insert fuel. There it goes. Boom. Burning fuel. Look at that. Just crank.
Radioactive items are not allowed in the Awesome Resource Sink. R&D kindly requests that you stop contaminating their results. R&D would like to remind you they control any future technologies provided to you.
There's my answer. Highly radioactive. Non-fissible uranium can be extracted. So something somewhere can use the uranium waste. Probably in the particle accelerator. Until then, I'm just gonna have to bin it. Oh, that's making a lot. I don't like how much that's making. I really don't like how much that's making. I will figure it out later. I got rid of the sink, right? I did, okay. Alright. Alright. I can probably reclaim the waste with the particle accelerator. That requires having the technology for the particle accelerator, of which, right now, I can get 2 pieces of. The train is going to have to wait. I hate to say it. I genuinely hate to say it. But the train is going to have to wait unless I really need some of the liquid stuff. Apparently that was for anything radioactive, but yeah, I did like the message. Especially the R&D controls the tech that you get, don't forget. Do not piss off R&D, is basically the threat that was giving it. Quit contaminating R&D's lines. Remember, R&D controls your fate. Beautiful, by the way. Beautiful sense of humor in this game. Love it so much. This isn't the way back to the town. Where are you going? Or to Megafactory One? What? Why are you guys going that way? Oh. That's not the way back to Megafactory One. Where are you going? Why is the sky changed color? It really was. And a threat. I love the veiled threat. And the thinly, very thinly veiled threat. We have ways of making you comply. So I love this game so much. I really do. I don't know the last time I've enjoyed a game this much. Yeah, see this fracking nitrogen. And what am I doing over here with the nitrogen? making... Where are they? Where are they? These? These! 1, 2... Oh, you motherfucker! I've only got 350 of them. Oh, I only need 200. I thought I needed 400. There we go. Again, nitrogen isn't something that I can bring back easily because it needs to be put in... It needs to be put in packages like the fluids do. Even though... I mean, I guess it's liquid nitrogen, because, I mean, it is frost all over those things. But it also takes aluminum to make the bottles for it, which, at the time, did not have spare aluminum. I do now, but I didn't at the time. And, again, I would rather just... That's what I want the train for. I want the train so that I can bring sulfuric acid, which I'm now making, so it doesn't fucking matter about that one. Sulfuric acid, the alumina solution, and nitrogen. Back to camp. And to be entirely honest, I would probably be better off just bringing back nitrogen and water and making the other stuff at my base. Because the sulfur solution comes from sulfur. Sulfuric acid comes from sulfur. The alumina solution comes from aluminum, or the bauxite. I make those myself. Oh, isn't it though? It's great. It's great. The big mess of conveyor belts. What was I doing? Oh, right. Okay, you know what, another thing no, I can't make enough of them yet. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm going to go put these into one of the particle accelerator. Let me try that again with my tongue not getting in the way of myself. I'm going to go put those things I just took into the particle accelerator enrichment thing. And then I'm probably going to log off stream while I build the things to send the drone to get to keep the nuclear power flowing, because look at that energy. One nuclear plant was almost as much energy as everything else I've done to date. That is one part of particle enrichment is done. Another part will be finishing shortly, because these rods are what I have to build. Then I just got to figure out these two things, and I can figure out the next part and get particle enrichment and be done with the tech. Then I got to figure out how to use the waste from the nuclear energy and trains. Figure out how to use trains. And then I should be good. I should be good. I might end up making a smaller train, because I might not need all 6. I might not need a big 6 platform there. I might just go, I just need water. Just water and nitrogen. That's all I need. But I don't know what other... you know what? I can go look. You know one of the beautiful parts about having the packing thing? The packager? is I can go look and see exactly what it packages, so I know what fluids are in the game. Oil! That's the other thing I'll bring. I'll bring nitrogen, water, oil. Done. Perfect. Set. I'll bring those back to my base and use them. And the other 3 will be used to get some of the rare materials up to the top floors. Stuff like the aluminum, the bauxite back there. Whoa. That actually... Wahaha! Physics. Look at the... Wow! Wow! Jump up into the underside of the conveyor belts. Oh, that's hilarious. Anyway. Oil. That's the other one to bring back. So there's my 3. Bring back water, oil, and nitrogen. Perfect. Excellent. Great. I then need to figure out what 3 materials I want to bring back. I'm honestly thinking copper. I'm honestly thinking I just want a big thing of copper on the top floor. Aluminum. And what even would a third one be? I know it's not aluminum, it's a bauxite or whatever. But what even would a third thing I need be? Because I get the stuff to make that. Yeah. Shit. Maybe I only need 2. Let's take a look at the look at the scanner. What do we got? I'm definitely not bringing any of this back. So I'll bring this back. I'll bring this back. I'll bring this back. I'll bring this back. Probably this upstairs. And these others... I mean, this I've already got going up there. This I could bring up there easily enough. This I could bring up there easily enough. I don't know. Maybe I don't need another one. Maybe I don't need another one. Maybe I'll just bring up coal. But at any rate... Yeah, I'll play it by ear. I'll play it by ear. At any rate, that's where we are now. Let me do this. Save the game. Oop, no, this one. There we go. Tier 8 rebuild. Yes. Confirmed. Oh, God, this game is so good. This game is so good. I can't recommend it enough. I just hope that the updates don't end up making the game worse. I hope the story mode, because so far the humor in this is great, and whatever story mode in Endgame, I hope doesn't hamper the game. Because there's already things like there's strange alien metal, so we know there's going to be up to tier 10 in tech. I can almost guarantee you that this complete Phase 4 objective, we're not done. That's just going to help us learn how to use the strange alien metal, which, you know what? That will be the third thing I bring back, because I know where some is. I actually know where a point to collect it is. So strange alien metal, I'll bring that one back. There's the artifacts, which we will have... words... Bleh, whatever. Artifacts, which will have some story to them, I'm sure, as well. And... what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I hope they don't ruin it. What was I saying? I got distracted by something. I actually should not bring the strange alien metal back, because I don't have a use for it. Lore, yeah, lore would be good. But yeah, I hope they don't ruin this game with the updates. Because games like, I said, Starbound is one. Another one was Hello Neighbor. People really liked what the alpha builds were doing, the earlier builds. And then they started getting away from more of the neighbor. I mean, the neighbor AI even got dumber later on. They turned off some of the AI's states, and it became more of a platformer with a really bizarre story. Yes, that's another thing too. Is like some games completely redesigned, and just the earlier versions were better. I don't see that happening with this game, but I also haven't been around in this game long enough, you know? So far, the only one version I've played is Update 5, and I fucking love it. Update 6 is coming soon. It's not making any major changes. It'll be updating part of the environment that I haven't even been to yet, so I won't even notice what's changed. And it will be updating the combat and the enemies, which I would like to see what they do with that. Hopefully it doesn't make it even worse. But I truly enjoy this. Cannot wait to see more. And I'm pretty much going to have to go start building more parts right now to keep the nuclear plant happy. Until next time, Internet. Tomorrow I will be doing my usual stream again with more on Epic. God, I love that game too. It's weird. I'm actually streaming games I enjoy. When did that happen? Don't worry, I will be back to punching myself in the nuts soon. Xanth knows one of the games coming up. I figured something out. You see, I'm done with East on stream. Yeah, there's 2 more East games, 8 and 9, I know that. But I finally figured out there's another series of roleplay games that I've been wanting to play. At least 3 games. So, yeah. You can see Phantasy Star coming up before too long. Enjoy what? Phantasy Star? Not the first one. The first one I've already done, and you have to do it on Switch, because you need the fucking map. Because that game is bullshit. But I have Phantasy Star 2, 3, and 4 that I've been wanting to play for a very long time. Yeah, that's what the stream's for, right? And I know I almost never say the one ahead of time. Yeah, it really was bad, but I did finish it. I have officially finished it now. I did it on the Switch, thanks to it having a map. So, I'm happy, I'm good, I can finally move on to the second one. And see if that's just as bad. If it is, meh. If it isn't, oh well. And if it isn't, even better. I'm hoping it's good. But since East is done, there's the next set to play. Until next time. Oh, well, that would be me if I did Star Ocean till the end of time. I don't want to spend that much time on the video game again. At any rate, until next time, Internet, take care and enjoy the games you play.